All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my professional development. And I think, like, for me, it has been really rewarding to be at the Kent School for the past 2 years. But for me, it's essential that, I not only have my kind of macro and meso work, but also my micro. And the way I get that is through my dual identity doing the couple and family therapy program. If I didn't do the couple and family therapy program, I don't know how I would have learned a lot of the clinical based practice. So I guess I'll start with that. So for me, one of the things that I possess that kind of have helped me develop this professional identity is my intersectionality. Not only my sexual identity, my gender expression, my nationality, and my language. But a lot of those things mixed together, and also incorporating social justice and mental health in that, and kind of understanding that for the kind of population I serve, it took me about 2 years to understand this, but the kind of population I serve, mental health would not be enough. And also doing just macro is not enough. There has to be a combination of both. And so for me, my professional growth has been understanding different populations, the way that I can assist that's going to lead to sustainable change, if that makes sense. Change that once I'm gone, they're going to be able to maintain. And so that's something that I'm still growing, and something that I need to continue growing. It's more my clinical aspect, so using like solution focus. But in terms of just the general things, a lot of the things I get also are from outside of school, from books, from conferences, networking, talking, and I'm also a huge, I would say, advocate. Advocacy is one of the biggest things. I do a lot of things outside of school, like panels, speak out panels about LGBT issues, training at JCPS. So for me, knowledge goes beyond what is being taught at Kent School, but it's a working process. But I think my biggest growth area is around clinical work, like micro clinical work, using theories and interventions. But I think with the other things, macro and meso, I'm okay with that. It's always a working process, but the micro clinical work is kind of my biggest growth areas, and for me, that's my goal so far. So that's a little bit about me.